Okay, with the welcome screen out of the way, let's go ahead and take a quick tour of the Bridge interface. So we have these two sort of halves of Photoshop elements, if you will. What I'm looking at right now is what we would call the editor. And then we also have the Bridge side of Photoshop elements. And we're going to be spending quite a bit of time inside Bridge. And that's where we can go and organize our files and sort our files and so on. There's lots to show you there. So to go ahead and launch Bridge, click on the Bridge icon up on top of the Photoshop Elements options bar running right across the top of the screen there. Go ahead and click on that, and that'll launch your Bridge interface. And obviously, as you can see, there's lots and lots to look at here inside the Bridge interface. So let's get started. Well, right away, probably the most predominant area inside Bridge is the center area here, sort of our main viewing area. And then over in the top left, we have two tabs. We have favorites and we have folders. So in other words, favorites, these would be favorite locations that we have on our computer. For example, maybe our desktop or maybe our documents folder, our pictures folder, and so on. Or what we could do is we could browse for files based on their folder location inside our computer. So this is much more like sort of a traditional file browser, if you will. But whichever way you want to go about it, either by using favorites or your folders, it's entirely up to you. Now, we'll talk about favorites in just a moment in a greater capacity, but I'll show you a couple of other quick things as well. We also have up running across the top, we have a toolbar going across the top there, and right away I see the location on my computer. So right now I'm on my hard drive, my Macintosh hard drive, inside users, and then the user that I'm in right now is one called Screencast. And I have some additional buttons and options and so on running across the right hand side as well. I also have a preview tab. We'll take a look at that guy in a little while. We have metadata and keywords. We'll have a look at these two fellas in short order. And then finally, back over on the left-hand side, we have a filter tab and we also have a collections tab. And we'll see how those guys work as well. But let me come back to the favorites just for a moment here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head to my desktop, and on my desktop I have my project files folder. And if I double click on that guy, then all of the photos that I have inside my project files folder show up inside the main area. And of course, I can go and view them, I can navigate them, I can sort them and so on. I can apply metadata to them, which I'll show you how to do, and all this good stuff, right? Now, here's what I'm going to do though, is I'm actually going to back up. I want to go back up one level. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to use this arrow right here to simply go back. So I'll back up one step. There's my project files folder sitting on my desktop. And what I want to do is I want to take my project files folder and I want to add them to my list of favorite locations inside the favorites tab. So all you need to do is take your folder and drag and drop them into favorites, just like this. And now I have project files sitting inside my favorites. So now next time I launch Bridge, I can just click on project files and it takes me right into this view here, directly into my project files. Anyway, as far as the rest of the interface is concerned, we have a couple of extra things. We have some options down towards the bottom running across the status bar. I'll talk about those in just a short while. And we also have a search field up in the top right corner as well. And of course you have your traditional menus running right across the top as well. So you can certainly explore through those if you want.